right, so your first item is item L1 on page 11 of your agenda. That's discussion regarding the possibility of unincorporated Monroe County joining the UN Local 2030 Island Network.
All right, Mr. Menta, come on up here. So this is something that Mr. Paul Menta had come to me with. It's a process to join in this, what is it, a group? I guess a group. What is it? The network.
Network.
The network. And I didn't want to move forward without the blessing of the entire commission. But there are coalitions out there that speak to our missions, right? Environment, networking with other island communities. The city of Key West is involved. And it just, I'm glad that you got to sit through, well, I don't know how glad you are, but that you got to listen to the concerns of the community. And I think that this is an opportunity to unlock other resources for projects that are, in our resiliency plan or water quality, coral reef restoration, because we have the opportunity to partner with other island communities across the world,
Correct.
the planet. And the procedural, the process is easy. It's a letter from us, an application, but I didn't feel comfortable moving forward, obviously, without you all saying yes to it. So, Paul, if you want to just give us a brief.
Yep,
highlight.
I'll give you the cliff notes on it. Commissioner Cates, this is already in place in the city of Key West, but I think things need to move forward, and I think the county needs to be involved because it should all be, we're one island chain with this. So our county is ground zero when it comes to experiencing the impacts of global climate change and sea level rise, as we've just heard a lot about. In response, we've adopted a 5-year sustainability action plan to respond and mitigate these challenges. We now have the opportunity to enhance our own plan and share the best practices in a global network through the Blue Community Consortium and the Hawaii Green Growth Initiative and Local 2030 Island Network. And I will mention that Hawaii represents North America, which is very, very far away from us. The hope of this is for the Florida Keys at some point to represent part of North America. It is therefore proposed to Monroe County join the Blue Community Consortium, apply for membership of the Hawaii Green Growth Initiative, the Island Local Network, join the City of Key West in the program offered by the Blue Community Consortium, and the University of Central Florida. The University of Central Florida is working on ideas and processes to make this easier on all this with scientific facts and data, which there was a lot of discussion about because we're going to need this. The Blue Community Consortium includes over 40 members that come from local governments, business, academia, and NGOs. Most are Florida-based, but some are national and international organizations. There is no membership cost to join. The Blue Community Consortium has a membership in the United Nations Environmental Program. Major Stakeholders Group is an affiliate member of the United Nations World Tourism Organization, has observer status at the United Nations Conference on Parties and Climate Change. The United Nations has developed a series of hubs and implement the Sustainable Development Goals at local community level. The Hawaiian Growth Initiative serves as the hub for North America and provides leadership for the United Nations Local 2030 Island Network, and that currently includes 27 island communities, which is very important. The network allows members to both share their own best practices with others around the globe, as well as learn the practices of other island communities. Here's the biggie. In addition, $40 billion has been allocated over the next 10 years to assist island communities through these programs. You just have to show process, and you're participating. The University of Central Florida Roslyn College of Hospitality Management is the largest hospitality management program in the world. It's rated #1 academically. In collaboration with Blue Community Consortium, of which is one of the members, it has created a certificate program to assist coastal communities in becoming more sustainable with emphasis on leverage and tourism assets. So basically, what this means is, with the program you've already are establishing and looking to the future for my kids, your kids, and the future of the island down the road. I see in the next couple of years, we could be a pivotal standing point for North America, and there's money that we can bring in to create more mangroves, to raise things up, because we're trying to do this on our own or with the state of Florida, let's just say. And there's 27 other communities around the world that are doing things. I gotta imagine that there's some things people are doing that are working that we don't know about. You know, because time is of the essence. We're rushing, we're trying to find these facts. Being a part of this puts us there, and let's just face it, the money doesn't hurt, because we're gonna need money to do this. So I ask for your consideration on this. And it would be aligning, we have, through the Conch Republic, we have a UN ambassador that attends every one of these meetings. So one of the things that I had brought up with the mayor was that the Conch Republic should not only incorporate just Key West for this, but it should incorporate the entire Florida Keys of this. It gets you a lot of notice. There are other Monroe counties out there, and all these islands, and the UN is very interested what the Conch Republic can do for the UN, and if it needs money.
Okay, so that's it.
I think it's interesting because we worked so hard with Hawaii on the Coral Reef Restoration Act. That's the federal grant money that we get. And I know every year I've been part of the group that's gone with all of our other coastal communities on the East Coast advocating for those funds, and Senator Rubio helped us get it across the finish line. But it was our partnership was with Hawaii, because again, islands understand the importance of protecting our reefs and our ocean waters. So thank you, Mayor Hawley, for bringing this up, and I fully support this.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay, yeah,
Absolutely.
all right. We don't need a motion, I don't think. I'll just work with Paul to draft that letter, make sure everybody is okay with it, and we'll send it off and get the ball rolling.
More money, more sustainability.
Amen.
Love it, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, good job,
Okay,
Paul.
up next is item L2, also on page 11.